Players are not happy with recent Outlaw Pass 5 in Red Dead Online, not happy to say the least. Take a look, I've asked my audience simple question: do you like Outlaw Pass 5 in Red Dead Online? And 86% out of 21,000 responded no. The next vote results are even more impressive. The question was about the worst Outlaw Pass in Red Dead Online, and 93% choose Outlaw Pass 5 here. And it's not only my audience thinks this way, I've checked the results for similar voting on different channels. Read comments under Outlaw Pass 5 related videos from other creators, different opinions from Reddit, Twitter, forums, from comments under official Outlaw Pass 5 trailer on Rockstar Games YouTube channel, which was heavily disliked by the way. And it seems like players tend to agree here. Outlaw Pass 5 is pretty lame, which is kinda weird because if we're gonna talk about Outlaw Pass 5 out of content, it's pretty fine. I mean, you get in all the gold back, 25 gold bars by level in Outlaw Pass and 10 extra gold bars if you're gonna buy it in the first week. And you get in money, ammo, tonics, even bytes, which is kinda funny. Plus some cam flags, weapon customization, photo camera filters and backgrounds for your photo studio. I mean, most players don't care about those, but some do. But the most importantly, you're getting ammo pouch upgrades and some clothing, and yes, even if you don't like the clothing, it's basically free. So out of context, Outlaw Pass 5 looks like a great deal. You are getting a lot of stuff basically for free. So why was it received so poorly? Well, for a few reasons. First of all, because for the first time Outlaw Pass was released without anything else. I'm talking about new role, or at least role enhancement like we had with the Bounty Hunter role in December. And it's extremely annoying since as usually we have this role XP boost inside of an Outlaw Pass 5, but we don't have any new roles, so what's the point? So yeah, I'm pretty sure that if we had something like trader role improvement or at least Telegram missions released at the same day as Outlaw Pass 5, it would have been received much better. The second reason, in my opinion, is that Outlaw Pass 5 lacks many elements that people enjoy in Outlaw Passes in general. For example, there is no masks for your horse, or which is even more important, there is no outfits from the story mode. Believe me or not, but many players were buying previous Outlaw Passes just to get these outfits from Red Dead Redemption 2 story. And of course I have to mention that this time clothing looks extremely inappropriate and weird. It doesn't fit the world of Red Dead Online. It rather looks like it was made for the Fortnite. By the way, it's kinda interesting, but Fortnite received an update at the same day when Outlaw Pass 5 was released. It's a weird coincidence, don't you think so? Anyway, it would be kinda okay if Rockstar added this voodoo schmoodoo clothing as a part of Halloween update, or let's say made some special Mardi Gras update. But no, they just added it with no additional context and it looks like a joke. Like a silly joke. And you know what, if you are making silly, inappropriate joke in a company of your friends where everybody likes you, people will still laugh and still will find this joke okay. However, if you're gonna make the same exact joke in a company of strangers or people who don't really like you, well, it's not gonna fly. And we have this exact situation here because in general, Red Dead Online community is not happy with Rockstar recently. I mean, they don't communicate with the audience, which is kinda annoying, but the most importantly, it doesn't look like they are listening to the audience and not delivering anything the community wants. In more than a year, since December 2019, we received only 2 updates, Naturalist and Bounty Hunters, and both are mediocre at best. But now let's see what players actually think about this Outlaw Pass, because that was the title of this video and I'm not clickbaiting here. So Silent Core says, this is so disappointing, man. And another popular comment from Toby looks like an addition to this one. Expectations were low, but I still feel disappointed. Exactly, because we knew what's gonna be in Outlaw Pass 5, because it was leaked long time ago. Outlaw Pass 5 was in a game file since December, so we knew exactly what is gonna come and still ended up being disappointed. Maybe one of the reasons for such disappointment is the fact that we don't have horse on stick. I mean, it makes no sense since we have a hey bird. Otherwise, there were many comments about clown movement, for example this one from Weasel. Now we can be clowns without spending money to buy specific clothes. Unfortunately, I'm not quite sure whether something like clown movement can change anything this time. I don't feel like it's the right situation. But maybe I'm wrong. After all, it might even look like Rockstar are trying to provocate something like a clown movement just to bring some extra attention to Red Dead Online. Who knows? Cool comment from Parsa Havasi. I feel like Rockstar is slowly tuning into Dutch. More plans don't don't work, unnecessary work. I think they might be sending us to Tahiti too. I mean, I just hope that Rockstar has at least some sort of a plan, because I'm starting to believe that there is no plan at all. By the way, imagine if they added Dutch outfit from story mode in this Outlaw Pass. What kind of an awesome trolling that could have been. Anyway, with that being said, I have to mention that many players enjoyed Outlaw Pass 5, almost 14%, and I respect that opinion. That's why we're gonna read some comments. Obviously, these comments were kinda harder to find because they have not received so many likes, but there are some good points there, so let's discuss. The first one is from Frankie Airy. It's content, better than nothing I guess, but only slightly. In my personal opinion, cosmetics is not content, especially if it's bad one, but I kinda agree with better than nothing statement. On the other hand, this better than nothing sets expectations from Red Dead Online and Rockstar games extremely low, and I don't really like that. Look, Red Dead Online is a great game, I love it and I play it all the time, but it can be much better. And most importantly, Rockstar is capable of delivering these improvements to Red Dead Online. So in my opinion, Red Dead Online deserves some better treatment from players than just setting expectations extremely low and being happy that we got at least something. Yes, you're probably not gonna get too disappointed when you're gonna set expectations really low, but I would rather be disappointed than see that this awesome game has no great improvements that it deserves. I would rather go and criticize Rockstar all the time when I think that they are making bad decisions, because I know for sure there is no improvement without proper criticism. And no, it's not a hate, because there are some comments that said that I'm a hater. There is a difference between hate and criticism, and when Rockstar does something right, in my opinion, I always mention and point this. So I repeat, I completely understand this better than nothing approach, but I personally don't accept it, because I think it's inappropriate when we're talking about great game as Red Dead Online and the companies that can make it even better, if and when they will want to. But so far all we have is this kinda lazy looking Outlaw Pass. I mean, we had this dog already, right, in some of the previous Outlaw Passes, and I personally doubt that this Outlaw Pass is making Red Dead Online a better or more successful game. I mean, it's probably not gonna attract some new players or bring back players who used to play Red Dead Online but decided to stop. So for me it looks like just another wasted opportunity. Yet I still believe that Red Dead Online will shine someday, maybe even this summer, who knows. In June or July we might finally receive some sort of a game-changing update. Who knows, I'm still optimistic. But let me know your opinion about the future of Red Dead Online in the comments, and as always, thank you for watching, thanks to all my Patreon supporters, and see you next time. Like, subscribe, до свидания.